I'm glad to be with you today by video. I'm very sorry I was unable to be there in person, but glad to be a part of orientation. Just want to say welcome to the First Southern family. Just glad you joined our team. And we just hope it's a great experience for you. I think it's a very selective process that we go through on hiring team members. I guess you know that by now from the interviews you go through to get a part of our team. But we want to take the time to make sure it's a good fit for you and a good fit for us. And we want it to be a career for you here at First Southern National Bank. We want to invest in you and your family while you're here at First Southern. And we want to provide opportunities, if you desire, to be a part of mission trips, small group studies. We encourage a life of true balance with priorities of faith, family, and work in that order. For example, mission trips. We'll let you go a week with pay on a mission trip. And what we'll do as a bank is we'll pick up 3/4 of the expense of that on your first trip. And then in your next trip, we'll pay as much as a half of the expense on that trip. We're also a bank that encourages you to get out of debt. We also encourage our customers to get out of debt. And how many banks do you know today that actually encourage your customers to get out of debt? You might think that, well, you all make money, or we make money by lending money, and we do. But we also know that if a customer is healthier financially, then they make us a better customer. We also tithe our corporate earnings. Again, probably not another bank around that does that, but we feel led to give 10% of what the bank makes to invest in things, kingdom things, such as lots of nonprofits, just many ways we can help in our local communities, we can help in our state and throughout the world. Our culture here at First Southern National Bank is one thing that I'm most thankful for, and it's what's kept me here all these years, and I hope it's what you appreciate the most as well. I was given many opportunities for advancement while working at First Southern National Bank. I started out in bookkeeping in Monticello, just out of college. Then I became a teller. Then I worked in the loan department, then on to a loan officer. Then I was given more chances for advancement with more responsibility. The thing is, whatever you do, be all in, do it to the best of your ability, and then wait for the opportunity to advance. Your job is to be ready. The opportunities will come. The First Southern story began back in 1982. Jess Carell, which is our chairman and primary owner today, was in Somerset, and he ran into a guy named Randy Atkinson. And Randy had been a bank commissioner at the time, and he started asking Randy, how do I buy a bank? So they started talking about how to buy a bank, and then shortly thereafter, they went door to door, kind of an unorthodox fashion, but they went door to door, started asking people if they would like to sell their shares of stock in Lincoln County. And then after a while, they were able to accumulate more than half of the ownership. And then after that, they was able to get a loan with some family help, and then bought their first bank in 1983. After that, about 8 years, there were 8 years of acquiring banks. I think the first one was Wayne County in 1985, then Lancaster in 1986, and then they acquired, I think, a Paint Lick Bank, which was in Garrett County in maybe '89, in Houstonville in 1990. At that time, all those banks together was about $145 million in asset size, and they had about $9 million in capital. And today, we've grown that to $850 million in asset size and approximately $90 million in capital. In 1990, we had a unique opportunity to buy some discounted loans. There was a savings and loan failure in the early 90s, and we assembled a team of guys that went and bought loans at a discount, and that gave us a jump start to help paying off some of our debt that we had back then. In the early 90s, we also pursued a new growth strategy. We decided to open up some banks called de novos. So we opened up, I think, probably 4 different locations. We opened up Nicholasville in '91, and then we opened up Lexington in 1992, Richmond in '96, and Somerset in '97. And so that was able to get us into different markets without acquiring a bank. We just went and did some startups at that time. It was also in the early 90s that we experienced a shift in our thinking due to exposure to a Crown Financial class. 4 of our leaders today went through a Crown Financial class, and it really showed us and it shaped our thinking on biblical perspective on how to handle money. The impact of the study completely changed our way of thinking. It went from acquiring and getting bigger and taking on debt to actually figuring out how to pay off debt as quick as we could. And we paid off our debt in 1994, and we vowed ever since to be a low debt company from here forward. Also, due to the Crown Financial study, we began to tithe our corporate earnings. We started out doing after-tax earnings, and then after 3 or 4 years of that, we decided to start tithing pre-tax dollars. In the mid-90s, we also began offering a course to our employees called the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This 3-day workshop would also help our employees with to help balance their personal and their professional lives. Since 1994, almost 300 people have went through our 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And that's something today that we still do each and every year, and we think it's very important and vital to our culture. In 1998, we acquired UTG, which is an insurance company, a publicly traded insurance company in Springfield, Illinois. In February 2003, First Southern National Bank acquired South Central Bancshares. At that time, we were about $400 million in asset size, and with acquiring them, South Central Bancshares, that took us to about $720 million. So it almost doubled our size at that time. After about 20 years, we decided that we should formalize the purpose and values of our company. During 2006, we spent a great deal of time collecting ideas and input from every First Southern team member. From the information we collected came a strategic plan, as well as a firm grasp on our purpose, our mission, and our core values, which continue to guide our decision-making and define who we are and what we stand for. Our purpose statement does not describe what we do, it tells why we exist. We will use our example, our influence, and our resources to help others make wise financial decisions. That's our purpose. Our values are principles which guide our decision-making. They define our character, who we are, and what we stand for. The acronym for our values spells GREAT. G, generosity. Giving is huge. We believe in sharing our time, our knowledge, and our resources with others. R is for relationships. They matter a lot in our faith, our families, our friendship, and our work. E is for excellence. We strive for excellence in all we do, and we recognize that it comes only through continuous learning and effort. A is for accountability. We believe that we should always do the right thing and hold ourselves accountable to do just that. And T is for teamwork. We succeed as a team. Personal ambition is important, but each of us must be willing to sacrifice it for the greater good. Our mission statement defines the things that distinguish us and influence our every effort to fulfill our purpose. Our mission statement is simply, First Southern is a team committed to affirming the dignity and value of all people, being responsible stewards, delivering more than is expected, and making our communities a better place in which to live. So now we're up to 2008, and does anybody know what is significant about the year 2008? Well, it's the recession, and my was it a big one. For the next 2 or 3 years, we were able to reassemble that team. Remember back in 1990 that we had a team that went out and bought discounted loans? Well, fast forward 2008, we're able to do the very same thing, to go out through the United States and buy loans that were distressed. We bought them at discounts. This was a unique buying opportunity for us. It helped our earnings, helped stock price, but again, it was just a season of life. Our community banking is what we're about, but sometimes we have these opportunities that we're able to do these special things such as buy loans. It's now 2015, and it's been 12 years since our last acquisition. Our team was ready for a buy, and we were fortunate enough to be able to purchase First National Bank of Muhlenberg County. They were a $145 million asset size bank, and that took us from $675 million up to $825 million, which made us about 17th largest in Kentucky out of about 165 banks. Today we're about $850 million in asset size. Our passion for building a great company has never been stronger. We love being in the markets we serve. The Lord has blessed us with 11 communities today to be involved in. We would love to have more. We're always looking for more acquisitions. However, if none come, we still have plenty of opportunity and still have plenty of things to take care of. Banking certainly is changing each and every day. I can't believe the amount of changes that I've witnessed in 28 years. We must continue to evolve, to change with the industry, but keeping our mind and our eye on the customer, because they are key for us to be in business. Without them, there is no need for First Southern National Bank. So we want to use our example and our influence to help people make wise financial decisions. We want to serve our communities, we want to be in our markets, and we love community banking. Our company thrives on relationship banking. We desire to know our customer and to know how to serve them better, to understand their business. Our customer loves to be called by name. They love to feel welcomed when they enter our lobbies. As I've been visiting lots of branches, that's the common theme I hear. They feel comfortable coming in talking with you. They feel part of the family. That is something that's very, very important for our success, is for them to feel that way. Our customer does business with us because of you. They don't know a lot of people in the organization, but they know you and how you take care of them, and that's important to them. I challenge you to be the expert, to know all you can possibly know about our products and services so you can help serve that customer even better. So remember to treat that customer as a VIP, a very important person, a very individual person. Leave them with a wow experience. And if you take care of that customer that way, they'll keep taking care of us like they have for the last 33 years. You may hear the term holding company talked about in your work. We actually have a financial holding company. Our financial holding company allows us to invest in banks, securities, insurance companies, and other financial services. Our holding company today owns our bank, and it also has about a 40% investment in UTG, the insurance company I mentioned to you earlier about. We do have several departments housed in Stanford. That's actually where I work as well. Departments such as risk management, marketing, credit administration, IT, accounting, training, HR, operations. We also have a call center. Sometimes these departments are referred to as a holding company. Well, actually, they are a holding company, but they actually work for the bank. But they work at the bank at a central location. We're able to more efficiently operate that way. We're able to serve you, the branch, better by having a team of people that specialize in the areas that they work in. And we're able to serve you, the branch, so you, the branch, can serve the customer. And together it makes a great team. If you're going to ask me my business philosophy, I would say it's all about the customer. If we take care of the customer, they'll take care of us. We've got to look for ways to serve our customer better and figure out ways they want to be served, not how we want to serve them, but how they want to be served, and fulfill that to the best of our ability. Customers don't care what your job title is. They just want to be helped. So learn all you can about our products, be the expert, and take care of the customer. To be a great team member at First Southern National Bank and to have a chance for advancement, I think you need to buy into the concept of team above self. Look for ways to serve your coworker. Whether it's doing a job that's really not in your job description, do that. Make it a wow experience for your coworker. Serve them. Have a servant heart in all that you do at the bank. Focus on your area, but also look for ways to serve other people along the way. Philippians 2:3 says, Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. I just think if you have a servant attitude and you think of others as more important than yourself, you'll go far at First Southern. Continued learning is also very important as you strive toward excellence at First Southern National Bank. I encourage you to read books. I encourage you to attend seminars. I encourage you to ask other people around you. We have lots and lots of wisdom in our company that can help you with your job or with other things you may have questions about. I want to express my gratitude for you joining First Southern National Bank team. Again, I'm sorry I'm not able to be with you today, but thank you for listening to me as I share my heart with you about a few things. I want to leave you with this. You can impact the bottom line at First Southern National Bank. You make us a better team. You make us a better company. I want you to see sales through service. By you listening to the customer's needs, being an expert, taking care of the customer, looking for cross-selling opportunities, ways that you can give the customer more products that they need and take care of them, is what's going to make us successful for years to come. It's how it's going to impact the bottom line. You're our bank. People do business with you. They're why they do business here. Let's make a difference. And may God bless each one of you here today. And I hope you enjoy working at First Southern National Bank as much as I have over the past 28 years.